I'm feeling okay at the moment. I mean, it's sort of, I'll be honest, though, the last couple of months has been really stressful. Just trying to get it here and to create a Grammys during a pandemic has been tough. But I feel like we're there now. So now I'm enjoying it. So if you'd asked me 2 weeks ago, I'd have been about a 3. Now I'm at a 7, and I just hope that by Sunday night, or at least when it's over, I'll be at a 10. That's the main aim. It's all now just the everything coming together, which is really lovely to see. Well, I think it's the first time we're going to see a Grammys anything like this, really. We decided, we had the idea back literally a year ago. When the pandemic started back in March, I remember I was sort of at home and I was thinking, if this is still going on in January, which I didn't think it would be, so I was just playing around. But I thought it would be really cool if you could build a stage in the round with loads of different stages facing each other. And then the artists would be playing for each other, and then you get rid of the missing audience in a way, because there isn't a space for them. They're just, and my theory is that sometimes when you do these shows and you just don't have the audience there, you immediately miss it because you feel like, I'm used to seeing it with an audience, and therefore even subconsciously you don't enjoy it as much. So it was a big thing for me to try and get rid of any space for an audience anyway, so that you didn't miss what couldn't be there. So what I've tried to do is it will be just performance after performance after performance, and I just sort of often, there's one point where the music's not going to stop for like 12 minutes. And I think those sorts of things will be exciting. We've been in this now for 12 months or almost, and the one thing we haven't done is gone to a live concert in 12 months. Independent venues actually shut on March the 14th. That was the last day that independent venues were allowed to have a show. And this is March the 14th a year later, just by coincidence. So I think for us on the team here, we've been trying to work out, how do we bring that live concert experience to your front room? You can either be incredibly nervous and just sort of going, oh, all these things are going to go wrong and they're not within my control, or you can sort of relax into it. I had a moment a couple of weeks ago where I was incredibly stressed with a load of problems going, is this artist going to be there? Are they going to be allowed to come? Will they do it? And then James Corden came into my office, who I work with every day. He's in the office next door to me, and he was like, there's no point doing the Grammys if you're just going to be nervous and not enjoy it. And, it is what it is. It's only TV. Just sort of have fun. I don't think it's about surprises, really. I think it's more just going to be a very engaging show. I think we're going to be telling stories about the artists that people aren't expecting. I think that we're going to be having wonderful characters on the show, like some of the people who work in the independent venues giving out awards. I love the fact that the bartender at the Hotel Cafe is giving out Album of the Year. I love it that the tour guide at the Apollo Harlem is going to be here and giving out rap song or rap performance. And I think that those sorts of elements are going to be really beautiful, warm moments that make great television. Trevor's had such an amazing year. His show's so brilliant. It's nearly as good as the Late Late Show with James Corden. It's just slightly not as good as that, but it's nearly as good. And so I just felt like he would make an amazing host, and I called him and said, listen, I'm about to take over the Grammys. Would you come aboard as host? And he doesn't think about things very much, Trevor. He doesn't go, well, I'll get back to you. He's very impulsive. If something speaks to him, he'll do it. And he was like, I'd really love to. And so I'm so happy he's doing the show, because I think he will be incredibly funny and entertaining, and at the same time speak to the moment when we need a bit of gravitas brought to certain things that we're doing on the show. And so, I'm delighted that we're going to be working together on this. Really, I am. I'm really looking forward to the show. I think that I guess it's 8:30 in Los Angeles when the show finishes, I think I'll feel a real sense of relief and satisfaction that I think we've delivered a show that people will really enjoy and respond to. I'm not sure there's a harder show on TV to try and make, in a way, being 3.5 hours long, being 23 performances with absolute A-listers, plus all the other elements like awards and film packages and everything else. So yeah, I'll be glad when it's over, but I'll be delighted that I've done it.